All right, so I've just finished watching George Groves get knocked out by Carl Froch. Um, at first, I thought that it should have been a 10 count, but after seeing the replay, he knocked him out cold. I mean, he got up quick, but he was knocked out. His knee was behind his back. I probably would have stopped it too. Even though he jumped up right after, that was a good stoppage. It wasn't a bad stoppage at all. You can't complain. Max Kellerman said it best. I believe he said it. He has the skills, he has the talent, but he just doesn't have the toughness. I mean, I had Groves up maybe by 2, 3 rounds. I know the first round I gave a draw. I think the few rounds after that I gave to George Groves. Um, they were having a little bit of a jab war the first couple of rounds. Then I gave a few rounds to Groves. Then I gave a couple to Froch. And I think I gave one additional round to Groves before the round where he gets knocked out in. And I think Groves was actually winning the fight. As far as the fight, Froch really wasn't that consistent. It seems like every time he drew the pressure on Groves and made it into a fight, those were the best chances. Um, those are the best rounds, like where he tried to make it into a fight. Carl Froch won those rounds. He did well attacking the body. Then Groves started boxing again because Groves, a little bit in the middle, he started getting a little sloppy in there like he did in the first fight. Then he started boxing again, and even at some points when he was on the ropes, he was still outboxing Froch. Froch was missing wild looping shots. Oh, that's my Twitter account. Yeah. So it was a good fight though. It was good. It's a clean knockout. There's no debating anymore. It's no more like the first fight. I believe it was the same round. Was it the eighth or ninth round? I don't remember. But there's no debating. That was a good knockout. It was not an early stoppage or anything like that. Um, Froch, for the fight to be so close, like I said, I had Groves up a couple of rounds, but going into the championship rounds, I felt like he was entering the danger zone with Carl Froch. Carl Froch I figured he was gonna turn it around at some point. I thought he did. I thought Froch did a lot better with his jab this time around. Even the rounds that he was losing, it wasn't like a dominating. He wasn't getting dominated like the first fight. But as far as what's next, I don't know. I don't know what's next for Carl Froch. We know Andre Ward is not going to fight for another 6 years. So I'm not expecting that fight. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in fighting him because of the money. I mean, look, they filled up where they had 80,000 tickets sold in this place. And the whole place was full, the stadium out there in London. So I'm sure anyone would be willing to fight Carl Froch right now. I mean, that's a huge fight. Um, I don't know who he's gonna fight. I don't know. Asaki Obika is interested in fighting him. You still got Kessler. Maybe they'll have a third match. I'm not really interested in that. Uh, Julio Cesar Chavez is still an option out there too. A fight that both Froch wanted. I think Froch and Julio Cesar Chavez wanted. And who else is out there? Kessler, Abraham is still out there. I don't know. I would like to see a Ward rematch, or I would like to see James DeGale's. He won tonight. Was very impressive win against Gonzalez. I didn't think he was. Actually, didn't even do a video because I wasn't sure who was going to win that fight there. But he looked very impressive. Knocked him out in fourth round. So I would love to see the James DeGale fight. The fights that I would like to see is a James DeGale fight or the Julio Cesar Chavez. I'm not counting Andre Ward because Andre Ward is not a boxer anymore. He doesn't fight anymore, so I'm not counting him. He's not fighting again. He only fights once per decade, so I'm not gonna count him. But I would like to see the Chavez Jr. fight or the I'm sorry, James DeGale fight. I think either one of those fights will be good. All right. So anyway, yeah, I know I picked Groves this time around. I picked Froch the first fight, but I picked Groves this time by decision. I was wrong. The only other option to me was for Froch to knock him out later in the fight. But I picked Groves. I thought Groves was going to win this one. All right, so let me know what you guys think on the fight. Do you think it was a premature stoppage? I doubt most of you do that. do think that. And who do you want Froch to fight next? I say either DeGale or Chavez Jr. That's what I want to see, all right? So let me know what you guys think and make sure you subscribe to the channel.